And they are Mum's Essentials. That's gonna be me. Hey everyone, me again. Welcome back to xameliax. I hope you are well. So I'm going to be doing a video today that so many of you have asked for over on Instagram, and that is a what's in my hospital bag video. And I'm really nervous about this. I'm a first time mum, never done this before. And I have watched a lot of these videos to try and figure out exactly what I need to put in here, because we're just winging it, all right? Like, first time parents are completely just winging it in every single possible way. If you are not new around here, if you've been here for a while, you'll know that we have a really lovely community of people over on xameliax. So I trust you guys to be nice to me and not think I'm a complete idiot for some of the stuff that I've put in here. And yeah, I guess I'm hoping that just sharing with you what I've bought, I can kind of pass on the knowledge that I've learnt, and you might be able to feel comforted by this like I have done with other people's videos. So we're gonna crack on. It's pretty much fully packed now, but I have got my list here because there's a few things that aren't in here yet that I'm gonna put in. I just need to, either I'm using them now or they need to be washed or something. So we're going to start off with the bag itself. So I've actually gone for a little cabin bag. So a teeny tiny suitcase that you would take on as like kind of hand luggage on a plane. Just because it's going to be a lot easier to like take it all in this. Realistically, it's only a tiny bit bigger than a big rucksack or a big hold all. So I don't think it's that excessive taking a suitcase. It's not a full-size suitcase, but you know what? If you want to take a full-size suitcase in, you take a full-size suitcase, okay? I feel like with these things, there's everyone and every birth is completely different, right? So one person's going to find something really useful, really comforting, and another person might not want that. So just take this with a pinch of salt and pick out the things that you think might be useful and stuff. And if there's anything that you think I've missed that is like super, super important, please do feel free to let me know. What are you doing? Are you What is this? What is this? Also, we are having a planned C-section, by the way, so there'll be things in here that kind of relate to that rather than a spontaneous vaginal birth, and things that like I might not be packing that you might want to pack if you're having a vaginal birth, like the spritz for bits thing and a peri bottle and all that kind of stuff. So keep that in mind when we go into it. But yes, I've got a little mini cabin bag, and I also thought it would be handy because you can just kind of unzip it, flip it open, and you can see everything that's in there automatically at a glance. So that was my thinking. And I have also got these handy little bags. Now, my plan was to buy these bags anyway, and then one of my lovely followers who had been following me for years and years dropped me a message on Instagram and was like, Amelia, I don't know if you're thinking about doing this for your hospital bag, but I actually make these on Etsy, and I would love to send you some as a little like gift for you and baby. And I was like, do you know what? That is absolutely amazing. So these are #gifted from a lovely follower. So thank you. I will link her store down below because they are exactly what I was looking for and what I was going to buy. But basically they are frosted see-through little reusable bags with the sort of the Ziploc on the top, and you can get them personalized to say whatever you want them to say, however many you need. I think I've got 15 and I've got them all sort of like written up. So this is the one that says snacks. You can pick a different font and stuff. And I thought that they would actually be really handy and helpful to reuse for my changing bag. Not all of them, obviously, but things like snacks, definitely. Things like nappies, wipes, outfits, that kind of stuff. I can reuse all of these bags and pop them in my changing bag, and they'll be really handy to grab out and go. So yeah, I'll leave these linked down below. Super, super handy to have these things. If you didn't want to buy them, obviously you could just get like sandwich bags and write on them. But I just thought these were super, super neat. So I'll start with this one because it's the first one I've pulled out, but I've kind of gone for me on one side and baby on the other side of the suitcase, which is also another pro of using the cabin bag. But first bag, very important, snacks. This isn't completely full. This is just some stuff that I had in the house that I put in here for now, in case we go into early labour and we need to grab and go. But what I'm going to do is just before our C-section, I'm going to go to the supermarket. I'm going to have a browse around, see what I'm fancying, and just get a load of delicious snacks. We probably will also get like some Tesco meal deal sandwiches and stuff maybe as well. We'll see, we'll figure all that out later. But I've got my mint tea in here because apparently that really helps with the bloating post C-section. Also some chewing gum in here as well because apparently that really helps. And then so far I've got like a little protein bar, a little flapjack, a little Fibre One bar, some salt and vinegar crisps, a Bounty, a Dairy Milk. I'm literally just gonna stick stuff that I think I'll really fancy at the time, sweet and savoury. So I've always got snacks because I'm probably not gonna sleep that first night in hospital, let's be honest. I'll be too nervous and excited and overwhelmed, so I might just want to sit there and have a little chocolate bar to get me through. I'm also going to put in some of my favourite tea bags in there as well, like some Yorkshire Gold tea bags. And then I guess I could always ask the midwives to fill up my chili bottle with some boiling water, and then I've always got a little, and get some like little, you know, sachets of milk, and then I've always got a cup of tea station, so I don't feel like I don't have to bother them as much. Toby is desperate to get in on the snacks. No, you can't have the snacks. You go and play over there for a little bit, please. And of course I'm going to pop in my water bottle as well. This is from Frank Green. I love it. It has a straw, so it will be really easy to drink from. I also find that with a straw I drink loads more as well. I think I'm gonna get another one of these. They do bigger ones, they do like litre ones, but I was thinking they might be quite heavy. So I might just get another. This is like nearly 600 ml. I think I might get another 600 ml and take both of those in. And then also when we're back home I can have one up here and one downstairs. There will always be water at any station where I might be sitting and getting nap trapped or either feeding. So yeah, water bottle, snacks, definitely done. Just looking down my list to see if there's anything I've forgotten that I haven't yet packed, and I'm gonna bring some coconut water because it's good for fibery stuff, and also it's got like natural electrolytes in, and also some electrolyte tablets because they're quite handy. Maybe like a mini squash, you know, like the little mini cordials that you can just squeeze into stuff. So if water's getting a bit boring, I can have one of those, super tiny, so you can just put them in. And also some biscuits / chocolates for the nurses and the midwives because I feel like they do a really good job, and then I can just have like a box of bickies sort of on the side for them to tuck into as well. Toiletries is my next bag. This is looking very empty at the moment, but this is the stuff that's going to be going in here. So toothbrush and toothpaste, a face flannel, my cleanser, and also some Vaseline as well, because I've heard that if you put Vaseline on baby's bum before they do their first poop, it makes it a lot easier to clean off. I mean, that's not going to be my problem. That's going to 100% be a Chris problem. But I'll take some Vaseline just in case, and we can try that out. But also some like lip balm in here as well. However, I'm going to swap this out. I'm using loads of like Carmex at the moment, but I'm going to swap that out for my nipple balm, which is by a company called Dr. Lip. And I use it as a lip balm. That's all I've ever used it for so far. But now I get to use it for its original purpose, which is a soothing nipple balm as well. So I'll probably just take my Dr. Lip, and then it can double up as both. I know that like purple tube one, people rave about that as well, but I've already got Dr. Lip, so I'll probably just use that. A face moisturiser, a body moisturiser. I've got like a little sample that came in one of my Emma's diary bags, so it's like super small, it can slot in. And then some like minis of some nice shower gel, something that smells comforting. So when I have my shower in the hospital, it kind of like smells like home. And so I'll either like decant my shower gel or get like a little nice mini one. I was also thinking about getting some scented wipes as well, so if I couldn't quite get to the shower for whatever reason, I can just sort of like wipe myself down and feel a little bit fresher in bed. Dry shampoo and deodorant, obviously, and I did put a little sheet mask in here because I saw someone on TikTok do it, and I was like, do you know what, if you're wide awake in the middle of the night and you're feeling a bit rubbish, sitting there with a little face mask on might actually be quite nice. Will I use it? Probably not. Does it matter? Not at all. I can just take it with me. It's tiny, and then I can just bring it home if I don't use it. But yeah, I thought I might stick a sheet mask in there. just in case, for a little bit of comfort. And then I am going to take a little bit of makeup with me, probably just, I've written down here, concealer, brow stuff, a bit of blush, and maybe some bronzer, just to brighten myself up a little bit afterwards. Again, whether I'll put it on or not, I don't know, but it really won't take that much space. So I'm going to take some anyway, just in case I feel like putting a little something on my face for all those pictures I no doubt I'm going to be taking when little baby is here, and all the FaceTiming we're going to be doing with family members and stuff while we're in the hospital. So those are my toiletries. My next bag is for electricals, and so far in here I have a super long phone charger, so it can be plugged in really far away from the bed, it'd be absolutely fine. What else is going to be going in here? Let's see. Oh, I've put my headphones, so I'll probably put my headphones in here, and maybe my Nintendo Switch. I might take my Switch along with me. Whether I will have chance or want to play on it, I don't know. But again, if I'm just sat up in the middle of the night and I want to, like, you know, I'm a little bit bored, I might just play on my Switch, because I think reading a book might be too much for my tiny brain. But also I might just like download a few things on my phone on Netflix. I've got my headphones, I could watch something mindless. I don't know, a little bit of entertainment. So long power cord, and my Nintendo Switch probably is gonna go in there with my headphones. Okay, the next one is Mum's Essentials. Dun, 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 dun. And the things that are in here, oh, the only thing that's not in here are my glasses, because obviously I'm currently wearing them. But I'm gonna have in here my glasses. I've got an eye mask for sleeping at night time, because apparently the wards can be quite bright. So I've got my little eye mask. I've got some earplugs in here as well, because again, things can be quite noisy. I've got hair bobbles, some pillow spray. Again, they do encourage you to bring like essential oils in and stuff for everything, but I've got some pillow spray that I find really comforting, so I thought maybe I could spray that if I'm feeling a little bit anxious. I've also got a hairbrush in here as well, not my big one. I just bought like one of these ones. Do you remember these off of Teenagers? Do you remember them? We always used to have them, and it's got a little mirror on it, so I can like do makeup and stuff if I wanted to. So you got a little foldable hairbrush and a fan. I went for like a handheld fan, because I like a handheld fan rather than one of the battery ones, because apparently it gets quite hot on the wards. So a little fan in there, and they are Mum's Essentials. That's gonna be me. Can you believe it? So yeah, my essentials are in there. And also another plus of having these bags and having everything kind of like labelled up is that if I need someone to pass me something, I can just be like, oh, can you pass me the toiletries bag? Or can you pass me this, it's in this thing. And obviously like Chris knows which bag everything is packed in, because he has access to my list, and also he's seen me do it. So if he needs to go and grab something, it's really easy for someone else to grab stuff out of the bag. So that's another little handy tip. What is next? I've got underwear here, I think. Let me have a look. Is there anything on here? So this is my underwear. I've got cozy socks, although I'll probably have to wear those very glamorous compression socks in hospital after the C-section. So I've got cozy socks. I've got a sleep bra in here. It's from Jojo Maman Bebe, and they are so comfortable. Really, really rate them. My big high-waisted pants, and also a nursing bra in there as well, but that's not in there yet because they're currently in the wash. Yeah, the big high-waisted pants, I bought them from, I've got some from Matalan, and I bought some from Asda, just like the full briefs, and then I bought them in a size 18. Normally I wear a size 14. So I bought them a few sizes bigger, so they aren't going to be tight or restricting in any way, because you don't really want anything that's going to be rubbing against your scar, or anything that's going to be tight around your tummy, because obviously we're not going to shrink straight back after we've had baby. So we're going to have like a fair bit of a bump for a while, and that's totally fine. So yeah, big high-waisted pants that won't irritate my scar is what is in my underwear bag. And what's this? Oh yeah, Mum's clothes. So I don't know what I've put in here. Let's have a look. Oh, these are just my nighties and stuff. So I've got some nighties, super cheap ones, just little black cami nighties, again, because I didn't want to be wearing any pajamas, any like tops and bottoms that might irritate my scar. So I'm just going to wear nighties that will just kind of like flow over everything and hopefully be nice and comfortable. And yeah, as far as that's pretty much it. I think I might go home. I need to pack my going home outfit. Or I've also got a dressing gown as well, but like a really thin one. Just like a super, super thin dressing gown. Because apparently they're really hot on the ward, but again, if you wanted to cover up or you needed a little bit of extra, a little dressing gown there. I think I might go home in my jersey dungarees, because again, I was going to pack like joggers and a loose top, but the joggers might sit around my incision site, so I think dungarees, because they just go, it's an all-in-one situation, but they're still warm because it's going to be cold when we leave, and then just like a top underneath, maybe like a nursing top, in case we have to stop and breastfeed baby, I don't know. Oh, it's very exciting. But yeah, I think I might go home in dungarees and trainers. Okay, what else on my side? Oh, slippers. In fact, I can put those in now because I have a spare pair. Fluffy slippers, super cute. And also I'm gonna take some sliders as well for the shower situation. Those are downstairs, I can't be bothered to go and get these now. But yeah, slippers and sliders are pretty much the things I'm going to take, and maybe some easy to slip on trainers for when I leave the hospital. But if I can't get those on, then I'll just bloody walk out in my sliders or my slippers, I don't care. With my dungarees, gonna be super, super fashionable. Okay, so that's my side done, and now we're going to move on to Baby's side. I'm also going to take a pillow, a really nice pillow from home, like my little memory foam pillow, because apparently some of the pillows in the hospitals are really, really thin. So I'm going to take a nice pillow, so I've got something nice to sleep on, and maybe a little blanket as well, just in case I need some extra warmth, but I'm sure that they would probably provide that if I was super cold and needed it. But yeah, pillow is what I'm going to take. Water, oh yeah, and a towel. I think I might take my own towel because they've said that the hostel ones are really scratchy. So pillow and a towel are the extra ones I'm going to take here. And also we'll be taking in our colostrum if I manage to get some. I haven't started yet. But yeah, we'll take our colostrum in, just what we need at the time, and kind of go from there. So that will be in a separate freezer bag. Right, on to the baby side. So I've got my little bag for breastfeeding stuff, and again, this isn't fully filled yet because I haven't bought everything yet, but so far I've got breast pads in there. And I was thinking of having my milk catchers. I was thinking of buying like the LV milk catchers. My nipple balm will go in here as well, and also potentially like a silicone pump like the Hacker or the LV Curve. I think I'm probably leaning towards the LV Curve. So they will go in my little breastfeeding bag there. So I've got those. We have pads, catchers and a silicone pump. Sleep suits for baby. Oh my goodness, it is currently empty because I haven't washed them yet, but I was thinking of taking, let's have a look. Sorry, this video is all over the place, but this is my brain at the moment, okay? So I was thinking of taking, so we've got some newborn sleep suits if they come out tiny. So we've got some newborn ones, maybe a couple of those, and then a couple of the first size ones, which I think go up to £10. So if they're a little bit longer or bigger, then we've got those as well. I'm going to start off by taking 2 of each. And then if we need more, Chris can bring some in the next day. It's not going to be a problem. But yeah, so we've got like 2 different sizes of sleep suits, and also 2 different sizes of vests as well to go under their sleep suits. The sleep suits have fold over hand bits as well. So we're not going to need scratch mitts or anything because they kind of all fold over. So we've made sure of that. The medical bag, let's see what is in here. So I'm going to take my own painkillers. So I'm going to take my own paracetamol and ibuprofen in case there's a little bit of a delay with anybody coming around with painkillers, so we can keep on top of that. And what else? Oh yeah, just like my general day-to-day medication will go in here as well that I need. I've also got baby cotton pads in here, so cotton pads there. My sanitary pads, my big chunky sanitary pads, because don't forget, obviously after a C-section you still bleed just like everybody else. And what else is in here? I think that might be it. Just those things, I think. I feel like I'm missing something. I think that actually might be it. So that's the medical bag. Nappies, we've just got loads of nappies in here, and there is a mixture of sizes between the size 0 and also the size 1. So depending on what size they are going to be. We had some wipes in here as well. Oh yeah, wipes. Here we go. Just got the water wipes in there. Baby essentials. And again, these need washing, so this is why we've still got the labels on. Don't worry, I will wash them first. We've got their little hats. We just have a selection of hats. Bless them. I would just like to point out, I did not buy all these hats. People have been buying hats for baby. So we've got the little I'm new here one. Oh my god, so cute. And then these, I think these are from Tesco. Super cute. So they need a little hat when they're first born, but then I think like after that you don't really wear them indoors anyway, so we don't need this many hats, but they have just been bought for baby. Okay, so got their hats. Also going to put some dribble bibs in there as well, to save their nice little sleep suits. And also you and the sheep will be coming with us as well. I don't think he'll fit in this bag, so he might just need to be attached to the outside. And we've also got like a little plaque that sort of announces their arrival. It just sort of says he's here or she's here on one side or the other, depending on who comes out on the day. So I'll pop that in that little baby essential bag. Totally essential, obviously, definitely need to take that with us. Got a bag of muslin cloths in here. There will be lots more in here. I just, again, we got a few at the baby shower, and I also haven't washed anything yet, so lots of muslin cloths in there. And also a little cellular blanket for baby there as well, which also needs to be washed. And I think that might be, oh, their little pram suit. So we'll probably put them in a little pram suit. Obviously they can't go in that when they're in the car seat, but just in case it's chilly for the walk from the hospital to outside, and then we'll take it off them for the car. Anything else? I'm trying to look down my thing, see if there's anything else. Oh yes, and then Chris is gonna have his own bag. So he's gonna have like a phone charger. I'll probably take the big camera with us as well, and he'll have his book, some snacks for him so he doesn't eat mine, and maybe some squash and stuff in his side of things. But I think, oh, a little cardigan, probably a little cardigan for baby as well. But again, they're all sort of hung up in the nursery. I haven't washed them yet. It's on the list. I won't forget it, don't worry. But I think that is it. I think that is genuinely all that is in our bag. Oh, of course, my pregnancy folder as well. And we've got our birth preferences that we've printed out a couple of copies of, so we can kind of hand those out on the day to the surgeons and the staff that are going to be in the room with the things that we would ideally love to happen if possible. That is pretty much what is in my hospital bag. And I think that's everything. I will probably forget something. One of you guys, I'm sure, will message and be like, have you got this really obvious thing that you've completely forgotten? Some of those things might seem silly to you, but I'm hoping that they will bring me comfort at what will be quite an overwhelming, obviously magical and wonderful time, but quite an overwhelming and maybe a little bit scary at times time. Especially going in for surgery and all that. So yeah, I'm just kind of hoping the things in there will bring me comfort. I've got a few bits for entertainment. I've got a few nice little silly bits that if I want to use or have the time to use, I can, but there's no drama if I don't use them. And yeah, I think that's it. So hopefully this is helpful. I don't know if it is helpful or not. Hopefully you've been taking notes as you've gone through. And yeah, if you're packing your hospital bag, best of luck to you as well. It feels like a big thing, doesn't it? I'm going to get everything washed and this will be completely fully packed and ready to go by the end of this week. So dun, dun, dun. Hopefully we won't have to grab and go and use it in an emergency, but just in case, it will be there. Thank you very much for watching. If you are not yet subscribed and you made it till the end, bloody well done. If you want to subscribe and stick around, you can. I've got lots of other pregnancy videos and we would love to have you. But until next time, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye.